I like to twitch myself.
Alright, good evening, Speed Simpsons. Today we have a group Globex match 8 race between Nytheris and iGTP. Nytheris has a 1:29.15, whilst iGTP has a 1:35 something, I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, I'm expecting this to be both race.
iGTP has a 1:36.3 unsubmitted. And Nytheris has a 1:34 for his keyboard and mouse PB, which is what he's using in this race.
So yeah, even closer than the PBs actually are. Very excited to see.
Yes. Yeah. As I'm excited. Oh, she. I'll keep that in mind. Yes. I'm sure both our runners are excited. Alright. Stuff set up. So I think we're ready to get this thing started.
Yeah.
Who do you want to count the runners in?
Yep. Alright. We were both on the OKs from the runners that were ready. I'm just going to assume they're both ready. So if they are ready, we shall go in 3, 2, 1.
Yep, they are both ready.
Yeah. And they are off.
Now I'm going to put my nuts on Nytheris. I'm going to hope that Nytheris will make back the donuts that Tilbert managed to lose me against Homer Steel.
It has a special ingredient too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Everyone voting for Nytheris.
Get Buzz Cola.
I should just call her Nif. I'm very bad at pronouncing her name, I think.
It's crashing time.
Yeah, so far it's a 0 votes, 0 faith in IGT.
Scared and disoriented.
I keep opting to get neighbours, but not doing bush that. So interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I keep trying to go for the push strat. I just don't know any for it.
Yeah.
I don't see the harm in doing neighbours and trying to push strat even if you don't get it.
Sweet.
Nif is on to SMRT.
USA.
Yeah.
USA. I didn't do it.
Thanks to me, both competitors have got four letter names for this race.
Yeah, nothing really much to talk about in the early stages. Just normal home run stuff.
Yeah. It's all classic home run. There's very little to talk about other than replicate voice lines until office space. Sounds like we got an extra stream there. Sniff onto Petty Theft Flanders.
Let's do this thing.
Ooh.
Hey, I found my lost nachos.
A bit green like there. We have a nearly synced timers.
I have no insurance. What's next?
Yeah.
Flanders cooler. I gave it to Barney. Ow!
I give it a body.
Please stop doing that.
One of the many voice lines I type into your stream when you reach it.
I'm not a very good driver.
Oh, Nytheris missing the books there.
Missing the box. So are these really uneventful missions? I thought the only uneventful mission... Oh, he's missed the lawn chair as well. He's missed the lawn chair as well.
Almost done.
You do none of that.
Flanders stupid, stupid family.
Yes, Sniff missed the lawn chair. And she's hit a traffic bus. Very rough petty theft Flanders.
Yep. With that, it gives iGTP the lead. Albeit slightly.
Speaking of rough petty theft Flanders, iGTP hit into the wall by a traffic bus.
Traffic really ain't having fun with these two today.
Yeah. This is going to be a fun run. This is only petty theft Flanders, and they're already getting smashed by traffic.
Yeah.
And I've seen several of your runs. You know all the pain of traffic.
Yeah.
How many times have I seen you rage at traffic and just go, for God's sake?
Ooh. Nytheris missing the books.
Yeah, my first only got one.
Yeah.
iGTP is on to office space. That's a nice park. Or interesting park. Actually, probably a speedier park if you're able to get it. It's going to be a lot faster to get out than it is if you're Nytheris. We haven't mentioned much about the FPS. Nytheris has the classic 60 FPS. iGTP would be 3 times that on the 180.
Yeah, so you would expect iGTP to somewhat open up again in the early stages because of the high FPS.
iGTP getting a good Lenny push. Nytheris not so lucky. Got cut off by traffic and only managed to get Lenny halfway. He pushed him halfway.
Love to sit. Eat my dog.
iGTP crashing into traffic as he tries to get out of the Krusty Burger.
Again.
While Nytheris will take the traffic car. Smithers.
All right. I blame society.
I'm not afraid to die.
Oh no, I have a
First hit.
Ooh, that's an awkward first hit by
You
iGTP.
do better.
iGTP, well,
Mr. Burns will lash me for this.
it was a somewhat solid first hit, but couldn't get the Plow King in a good position to set Smithers up for the strat.
Yep, gets the one pixel there.
Which unfortunately is what's going to happen when you've got the Plow King, because it is slow.
How can I sleep? It's crashing time.
You really need a very lucky hit to knock the Plow King into the good position for it.
What's this do?
Nytheris, though, having a rough time with that
You're so
first
smart.
elevator.
How come I broke you? Not like anyone likes these things.
Almost in sync.
Stupid
On their routes right now.
George will clean this mess up later.
No. And thanks to Nytheris getting stuck on the wall, they are now basically pretty much in sync.
Yep. IG just hasn't the time.
Likes these things. Wow, I need a
Pretty sure.
disco nap.
iGTP, though,
Oh, that was too easy.
edge. By pretty much the timer difference, which is 3 or 4 seconds. And we are going to have simultaneous sexy footages.
The famous bearded cartoon creator incarcerated in a Peruvian jail. In other news, local citizens are outraged over the discovery of surveillance cameras throughout the town. We go now to City Hall, where Mayor Quimby is fielding questions from an angry mob.
These miniature cameras are an outrage. Spying on our women's dressing rooms, bathrooms, and locker rooms is unforgivable. I think I speak for all Springfielders when I say, where is the sexy footage?
In other unexplained news, strange black vans have been appearing all over town.
Marge?
Where is the sexy footage?
Oh, huh?
It's the stream.
You're
This
so
is the sexy
sexy
footage.
when you're paranoid.
Sweet! Let's do this thing!
Nytheris has kept the traffic car.
Nothing lasts forever.
iGTP, he used the ESS family sedan.
Vengeance will be mine.
Oh! Nosedive for Nytheris.
Go!
F. And a wasp for iGTP as well. iGTP on pretty good coins at 292. Pretty much the points you would like at this point. You're taking the phone booth.
Learn to drive, you dumbass. Watch it, buddy.
If not able to make the jump through the Wheel of Fortune.
This is the worst town in America.
He is right on the tail. Oh, Nif gets the strike on the wasps, gets them both.
I need your help. My car is,
iGTP though, only able to take the on front wasp. You gotta be careful of that follow bar.
Oh,
And just
we're
about
number one.
and gets away
We're
with it.
number one.
I have lost my co-commentator.
Mr. Bird,
I'll do my best.
piece of cake. Okay.
Sensible shoe to the metal.
Nif on the Bone Storm, iGTP also on Bone Storm.
Ow, my tushy.
Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae.
Whoa!
Learn to drive, dumbass. Possessions are fleeting.
Very solid Bone Storm manages to get shortcut. iGTP
Whoops.
should just about be able to make shortcut, but going to be slightly later out than Nif. And oh, Alexi not to go for the shortcut.
I'm king of the world!
We'll take a gas station vent for it though. Gives him a good
It's crashing time!
70 coins lead or so, I think.
Ouch!
Yeah, it
my
looks like
bikini zone's chafing!
Luke has a film for talking, so I'll put him.
You mean I gotta get
Yes,
more?
this is totally Luke.
Yes, it is I, Luke.
Yes, really sounds like Luke. We'll call you Luke too.
Yes, Luke too.
Unless both runners get their fast and their fat and furious
I've
strats.
got my Miss T Montgomery. Everyone sucks but me.
In what is, well, Smithers 2 for Homer 1.
Yes, that's 1206 for Nytheris, and a 1206 for iGTP.
You
That makes it even.
Neck and neck. Although, as you were mentioning, iGTP does have this massive point advantage.
need sugar.
He certainly does. Most of that coming from Nytheris missing the boss
afraid
Speaking of
now.
missing, also misses the dirt jump, does not get the head start on Skinner. Oh dear, Falco's not gonna like this.
Alright.
Taxi Bro in play by iGTP.
Smell you later, Stinky Gator.
Falco, our
Nobody
famous
does
taxi
it
lover.
better. All for Bart. No problemo.
If about to complete
Oh,
Triple
yeah.
D.
I totally rule. It's Bart time.
My pants are chafing me.
iGTP's
Mine. Oh,
on a
mine. How am I gonna get
stream
Bart
lag.
Simpson at your
Stream lag.
service. Ooh. So tired.
Which he has admitted he can't really do much about.
Forever loading.
That was totally
Forever buffer.
Woo, nice one. Safe and sound.
Yeah, so it's a wonder how much the sports car actually saves in this mission. You know, I know.
Oh yeah.
I know it's only one more acceleration than the taxi, but you know, if you're exiting the car, you know, 2 or 3 times this
Yeah.
mission, it does take a lot.
Bro,
Let's hit the town.
even with the
I didn't
acceleration
play so many video games. I'd be in better
difference, the
shape.
sports car also just has more speed than the
Whoa,
taxi.
wicked.
Not sure if that's true. I think they actually do end up having the same top speed, but I think it takes a while for the taxi to get there.
Awesome. One dozen. Time
Certainly
to
does.
rock.
Why do you think I tried to just literally get that Courthouse Wasp box for free in the honor roller and then try and get a sports car if I can help it?
Yeah, like that's a Stratton Hundo, but it's a little bit.
It's a Stratton Hundo. The only reason it somewhat works for me is because I'm more likely to hit it there than I am with the Mr. Plow.
I guess.
Purely because of angles.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like. I'm bad at angles. I was bad at angles when I studied them for maths. I'm bad at them now. So because I just have to drive in a straight line with the honor roller and I near enough get it nearly every time, I'm better off doing that than I am having to get out of Mr. Plow later on just to get that wasp.
Yeah, that's true. And I think once you're starting out, I think that can be a somewhat vulnerable strategy, I guess.
It's probably one of the default strategies I would have to keep, unlike my Quickie Mart Roofs in Pay Fed Flanders, something I could get rid of.
We don't have deflector shields, you know.
But yeah,
That's probably that honor roll one I would probably keep just because I'm going to be more consistent with that than I am with Mr. Plow.
it just goes to show these first 2 missions in Part 1 just how much time iGTP has actually lost because of the taxi. You know, there's going to be a massive difference here.
Yeah, Nif also very lucky to get a sports car. Or good sports car squad. On iGTP was able to get Box Wasp. Nif was not so lucky. But Nif does get the Town Hall freebie.
Very nice, very nice.
Never mind, I just know to call these things freebies now. I have no idea how they work, and no one's ever going to be able to teach me how they work.
I fear
That's not.
Yeah.
Oh no, I fear it's on the old circle. Oh, iGTP. Did iGTP just get busted?
It might be a fake bust. Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna have to check this out. It was indeed a fake bust.
Yes.
Or at least it looks like it. We'll have to keep an eye on the coins and see if they go down the next time iGTP gets some.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know.
Oh, they did go down. So
Oh, they did go
it
down.
was an actual bust.
Already.
Yeah, it was an actual bust. It's just because it came right at the end of the mission, it glitches like it would do, and basically only changes once you next collect coins. iGTP also failed dirt jump.
Sort of, sure, no. So basically, without getting too technical, because we could be here for a while when it comes to wasps, essentially you're allowed to get 2 wasps in your vehicle without getting out. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but essentially you get 2 free wasps in your car and once you hit your your 2 wasps, then you have to get out of the car to hit them.
Awesome. Hey, Snake.
Uh,
Hey, slower traffic.
which
to the
is
right,
where the
please.
whole
Don't forget to
quick
ride.
to the main menu warp resets come in.
You got it. So we've precedent freebies.
Ah, yeah, I get it. I'm just not very lucky at getting the right measure to get the freebies. However, that bus has basically evened up the coins.
Oh, for sure.
This NIF has a 592, so I think, and iGTP has 593.
What's the time out of Home 1-4? It's just a little graphic I was putting up, just to compare where runners are when they've left the level to where they are now.
Take it.
Honestly, I prefer the addition of that graphic.
Has
Yeah,
those in
I like changing
That's
it.
just me.
Yeah, like
Main menu warp for NIF.
main menu walk there. Like it's basically to show that like Nytheris, she has gained a lot of time in this level over iGTP.
Oh no, iGTP has nearly wrecked his car. He's gonna have to be careful. NIF is heavily onto better than beef. iGTP getting a couple of coins out those pipes. He will head on to better than beef as well.
That was totally awesome.
Also gonna make the main menu
I
warp.
could have made a good septic system out of that.
One, two, three, four.
Take that.
NIF down to 3 as iGTP starts better than beef. A testament to how much of a gap we got.
Out of the way, wannabe.
How close is it exactly? It's still pretty close. No,
Well, Nytheris is heading back, so Nytheris is just giving a wave to iGTP as he drives through the train station
Oh, I'm gonna have to sell my smell house.
as they pass one another. Yeah, it is close. It's basically half a mission's difference. Oh, that's not what you want though. If you're Nytheris, that's a recipe for filling up your hit and run meter, and a recipe to get a hit and run.
Stink dogs, 'cause I do. Please stop what you are doing. No one can sell what
Unfortunately for NIF having to take that extra push on the sports car. Oh, and a rough avoid on our poo attempt as well. Now NIF is trying to avoid not only getting busted, but our poo as well.
real fine.
They go for an e-brake strap. Watch out for that cop car.
ooh, cop car actually being destroyed there.
Yeah, NIF baiting the cop car into destruction, but still got to try and bait our... Oh, was able to bait our poo, so... Well played by NIF, but that has allowed iGTP to catch up, especially if they can avoid our poo safely here.
Yeah.
It did keep the coins even by not getting busted,
You expect
but it has cost her time.
Let's roll.
Yeah, so there's with that mission, it's actually Nytheris' lead has actually gone down to only about 5 seconds. So a lot of time is gained in that mission by iGTP.
Mostly just by the avoid our poo. It was all good for NIF until she couldn't avoid our poo while trying to get the gazebo.
I need your truck.
And then also had to deal with hit and run as well.
Bart Simpson at your service.
NIF though, onto Monkey See, Monkey Do. Going for the regular strat. NIF's on 512 coins, iGTP's on 426.
Thank you, Top Hat. Good luck to the runners. I'm sure they appreciate it.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it once they see it when they get to their next... When they get to crap circles, if they don't get caught in any other cutscenes before then.
Jump to light speed.
What's the ETA for this race? Both runners are hovering around the mid 130 mark.
Wicked.
for their PBs. So probably another hour and 20 left in this stream.
iGTP gets the gazebo freebie and gets the courthouse freebie.
Thank you very much to the Jolly Jackalope for raiding with 7 people. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, Jolly. Thank you, Jolly Jackalope. I must say it's been very cool in their stints at the commentary booth.
Oh, for sure.
iGTP will now take care of the Town Hall Wasp. Nif, meanwhile, is finishing the mission. Close to it. And we have buffering. Every day we're buffering.
Welcome.
Yeah, iGTP did say before the race that their internet was having they were having internet issues. So you know, if we do see buffering, you know, unfortunately, it is their side.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as he said, if he does PB, it's not going to be verifiable. Unfortunately.
It should be okay unless it completely cuts out. You know, if it's just like if it just stops and starts, then it's usually okay. But if it's loss of gameplay, I think if it's more than 30 seconds.
I think you said more than 40. But
I think it's 30 or 45. I can't remember. It's one of the two.
Probably 30 then. I know you said it was something around 0. Either way, Nif onto the second car set out after a very good first car.
Yeah, the second car's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty strong second car. Gonna get that vend. And we'll now head on to the third car. iGTP doesn't get a good first hit on that first car though, so it's gonna be a bit of a rougher first car for him. Nif, though, not having a decent third car, gets a backup though into the wall. That'll work.
That will work indeed.
Good first hit, but traffic nudging Nif off of the fourth car. And they have to pursue iGTP on the second car.
Yeah, let's see if Nif can get it here.
Yeah, Nif trying to get it on the Wendy House wall, unable to make it stick. Gonna try and knock it up the police steps, and does get it there, so that should work. 612.
612 for Nytheris.
I'm just gonna stick to calling her Nif because I can't seem to pronounce her main name. But
yeah, so her main name is Nytheris.
Yeah.
But if you're more comfortable calling her Nif, then we'll go with that.
Well done.
Yeah, I'll just stick to the short name, the part I can actually pronounce.
Very nice cutscene skip there from Nytheris. I think that was a 25:49.
Yeah.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
It's very accurate. iGTP also gets a 612 or 611. It was 1 second behind at least. Managing to also stop the last sellout's car at the Wendy House. But will iGTP get the cutscene skip on 180 FPS? It's a lot more difficult. And he does. 2 pause. IG 2 pause.
Well, that was 25.
Tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance.
Silence. I must get this comic into a mylar bag before it deteriorates into
57.
near mint condition.
I think it was
Heaven
57.
forbid. I need full
It's
impulse power.
57 or 59, one of the two.
I wonder if I'll get extra credit for this.
I would say it's likely more accurate than it's probably around 10 seconds behind if that.
Glancing blow. You are a disgrace to the road.
Oh, traffic for Nytheris. Traffic has definitely set a precedent for how much it really wants to be a pain for both these runners. Well, it made that apparent in Petty Theft Flanders. it's definitely been an equal opportunity offender so far.
Hello, Springfield. I need a ride here. Stat. Keep an eye out for Smokey.
Which is where traffic despawns certainly come in handy.
Walking, Millhouse. I'm gonna have to do so much
Especially would have come in handy for Nytheris there with that parked traffic car.
Just a few more.
Yeah, I suppose the only way to deal with a parked traffic car like that is to do a better parking setup, I suppose.
You have a gift for speed.
Welcome to Mr. Dartims.
Oh,
We have Nytheris on the over 900 coins mark, so Nytheris can theoretically skip Krusty Lou if she wishes. 927. More than enough. I mean, it's not like she needs it, but at the same time, it's an easy coin grind. And I just see it as if you've got 900 coins, I don't see why you skip Krusty Lou when you can just farm more coins.
time for more gameplay.
Yeah, whereas for me, I don't mind how high my coins are on the 900. I'm just gonna farm as much Krusty Lou as I can, and without risking failing the mission. Just because it's gonna strengthen my coins in case I get busted.
Whoa, this
Both runners are managing to get themselves hit and runs though.
of the hot dog machine.
The time
Luckily for Nytheris, she avoided getting busted and failing the mission.
Watch out! Gotta go.
Nytheris also got the successful Millhouse Yeet. And there we go. iGTP giving Millhouse the kicking into the hitting that he deserved.
300 horses of convenient power.
Apologies if you couldn't hear me there for a second.
This is not
Restreaming and changing the sources of the tie-ins ended up removing my mic a little bit, so... Oh, it looks like iGTP missed a strike.
That's a forced restart. Nasty traffic.
We might be seeing a return to our other commentator very, very soon, so hopefully we'll be able to get Luke back on the line.
Yes, let's hope so.
Except why I ever came to this jerk.
Don't really know what happened to Luke.
Professor Oh yeah. Got my mojo working now.
I should probably change it for the second. Top commentator, browse. Let's go with.
Grandpa.
It's actually Derek. Sorry, Shauno.
So hungry. Need federally mandated breakfast.
I'm not watching.
Bertie, go free, rating with a party of 5.
I'm not.
Thank you, Bertie.
I'm not commentating that.
I'm not commentating that. Word we can't say. He's back!
Oh, okay, so I'm out. Welcome everyone to Luke. I'll shut up now.
Yes, welcome back to the original Luke.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
That means Crit, you can get your commentary picture off the screen.
Oh no.
No, that's... Anyway. Nytheris, not able to get a backup strat on this chase down. We'll use the car bomb to take out that first sedan. Yeah. Anyway, mate. iGTP with 171 coins.
And that's
It's
a
a-
good first for iGTP.
Yeah, a much stronger first sedan than Nytheris. iGTP used Taxi Pro, which is what cost them time in Part 1, while Nytheris was able to get the sports car.
No, fair enough.
There goes my college
And
money.
Nytheris also had a stronger sellouts.
Go, girl.
But still, yeah, relatively close. So,
Unfortunately for Nytheris, not having a fairly strong hellfish. Having a slightly rough first car and a rougher second car.
ooh,
Oh, but
iGTP
no-
also missing the strap.
No strap for iGTP.
Now,
I will say, traffic has been an equal opportunity offender to both runners.
it's
Yeah.
empty. What's
Nytheris saving their hellfish with a very good final sedan.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
To hit death. Now iGTP is not going to be able to make the jump strat to set up
Hello,
because
Springfield.
they have destroyed the second sedan too late.
Yeah. Also not opting to do race at that again, stage for the car.
Oh. And only bouncing it off the planet hype wall was going to have to try and go for the backup strat of destroying the vehicle close to casino, which they should be able to get. There we go.
Those were recyclable.
And now we'll have to drive all the way up the hill instead to start sleuthing. It's going to cost even more time.
Yeah, me on Nytheris' car to third.
Oh my god, what on earth has iGTP done? It's lucky that the school bus despawns.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see what happens if you try and start.
Oh, that was very close for Nytheris, almost missing a drop. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
a late drop, unfortunately, for Nytheris.
Yeah.
But that would have been so funny if iGTP got to start the police car on top of the school bus. Oh, that's a very early elderly person, and iGTP missed it, and now he's got a lot of catching up to do. He cannot afford to hit traffic, or he's going to fail this.
It's for a reset, so he should be 5 for now.
Yeah, well, he'll be fine now with any luck. He gets an earlier final drop and is able to prevent himself from falling into the dam.
Chief Wiggum, the time for action is now.
But Nytheris is on to fishy deals.
One fish delivered to a happy home. Have a good life. Plenty of good living here.
Nytheris, I mean, actually nailing the lighthouse reset, something I've not been able to perfect yet.
Now you'll never be fried.
Not for lack of
served
trying.
with tartar sauce. Next time, watch out for next. I'll be turned to the wild. I hope I can buff that out.
Nytheris having quite a hit run meter here.
Yeah, this is not a mission you want that in. Oh, I'll also fill you in on the fact that iGTP did get busted in him at the end of one mission. I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it was, I think it might have been fake bust at the end of Vox. That's where he got busted right as Vox finished, and yeah, lost the coins when he next collected a box afterwards.
The coins don't look too bad considering the boss.
Yeah, it wasn't yeah, unfortunately for iGTP, it was a genuine bust.
Savor your freedom, my cold-blooded friends. Well, that's that. Now
Nytheris completing
have
fishy
without
deals.
one
It's
nose.
on to the limo.
Smell
What
that
strat are we going to
fish
see
air.
from
Can you please pick it up?
Nytheris? School bus, classic strat.
Yeah.
Let's just do this thing.
Push.
My hair.
Oh, does not get a good hit on the tattoo parlor. We'll aim for the backup strat.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Yeah, fairly okay, but right, as long as the limo can stay in place.
Charles getting the wasp up misses. Nytheris.
Looked like she was considering for a moment about hitting the wasp
Yeah,
and decided
she did
against
try
it.
and get it. Yeah.
No, it
I
looked
thought
like
she
she was
wasn't afraid. Yeah.
No, I thought she was considering of getting out the vehicle to get the wasp. Wasp when she missed, but decided against it. Limo taking its sweet time to kill itself. iGTP is going to go for the old pushback strat. Safer but slower.
Ooh.
I say safer as the limo manages to escape.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse strikes again. Oh, and the sea captain getting run over. And the limo seems intent on destroying itself. Nytheris gets the boat wasp. iGTP will get the backup strat, looks like. Oh no, that's not.
The number, that is.
Oh, I looked like it was facing the way it could get out. No, it's seemed to have got itself stuck. Somehow the limo, despite the fact it was in the position to escape, managed to also reverse itself into the strat.
Yeah, that normally happens with all 3-7, I think. It reverses to get
Nytheris is on 4-1 and manages to successfully get a neighbor's box and wasp without failing the mission. Nytheris is only strengthening the lead right now.
I should pay more attention.
Successful Rusty Burger vent as well.
Chief Wiggum.
iGTP opting to skip.
Oh no, that's a rough donut. That's a rough donut. Nytheris is going to have to try and look for a backup on the donut truck. Just barges past again, not allowing itself to be blockaded. Nytheris though, third time looks like it might be the.
That should be fine.
This donut truck is really trying to get kind of battering ram its way through. Nytheris has managed to get control of the blockade. iGTP did not elect for neighbors. We'll take the Krusty Burger Ven Classic 4-1. Oh no, that wasn't the nicest drop, but this is going to give iGTP some good catch-up time.
However, he does have quite high hit and run meter, iGTP.
Yeah, but as long as he can get the clean blockade, that isn't going to matter too much to him.
Yeah.
Which he appears to have successfully done, just needs to avoid having any rough traffic issues.
So far, it seems to be quite nice traffic. Of course, until garbage truck plows through.
Oh no! Traffic getting a little bit in the way of iGTP, and the donut truck has freed itself. Traffic forced
It's
iGTP.
not the worst. Escaping out of 6 drops.
It's not the worst, but with 6 donuts collected, iGTP having to pursue to regain the blockade, but that traffic knocked iGTP out of position just enough for that donut truck to escape.
Yeah.
Which was good for Nytheris, as iGTP would have been very much caught up if that hadn't happened. Unfortunately, Nytheris has got to be very careful right now, as he is really far behind. Cletus has got to cover some ground quickly and cannot afford to crash.
And she does also have quite high hit and run meter.
Yeah. That's less of an issue once you hit the Stonecutter's tunnels. There's nothing to hit to gain a hit and run there, but you can get stuck on those walls, which would have made her lose Cletus if that were to happen. Believe me, I know. I've run through the Stonecutter's walls and got stuck. Very easy to crash in there.
Nytheris does have quite the coin advantage, even though she did get early neighbours.
Yeah. Yeah, Nytheris certainly has the heavier coin advantage right now. iGTP's getting the power plant vents. Nytheris will get the Rusty Burger box. That's a 954 on coins. Very strong coins right now for Nytheris. Traffic somewhat actually helping Nytheris, basically forcing the Manip of the Cletus drop. So Nytheris actually half aided by traffic there, really. iGTP will get the Quimby box. Yeah, I don't know if traffic helping a runner is on the bingo card, but it should be because that's a rare occurrence.
Marge Simpson, at your service.
I can drive 55.
Nytheris will now head on to Ketchup Logic.
Them ketchup packets people done throwed out to feed on during the long winter. Help me fetch 'em.
Onto the KL.
Yeah, I know another dumpster's round here somewheres. I can feel it in my stank bone.
Tanya Nero!
I wish I had some really big tires like I saw on the TV once.
Oh, it was iGTP gets an early drop too, which is very, very nice for him. And it'd be 542 coins though for iGTP after buying inmate. Person Nytheris, who has a 695, it's a fair bit of volumes. Over 152 coins advantage, or just over now, as Nytheris gets the power loss. Nytheris got a very heavy coin farm going right now, which is cool. And what's even more insane about Nytheris' coin farm is that this also excludes a box in the neighbors in Homer 1, which she missed.
Stop that nonsense.
And despite missing that box, Wasp still has a very high coins.
Yeah.
See you later, slowpoke.
Nytheris though about to complete Ketchup Logic.
Goodness, that was so fast.
Now about
I won? I'm sorry.
Please Ketchup Logic at 5:45:22.
Just let me catch my breath. Hook me up with some...
Let's see how far behind iGTP truly is.
I'll do my best. Oh, the guilt. No time for caution.
Nytheris will make it through the Wigan race, and then it will be on to the very eventful Wolves.
Wow,
Crap circle.
Whoa.
I love being in the lead. Easy as pie. The number, that is.
Grandpa, I'll do my best.
Sweet forward momentum. I hope those were recyclable.
Whoops.
That is a solid.
We got a gap of 30 seconds between these two runners. iGTP finishes at 45:52.
Hey!
Power walking is...
So 30 seconds difference to make up. That's the equivalent of the time you're given to drive to the school playground in Wolves. But Nytheris does not get 5% Wasp or box. Went for it, didn't get either.
This might have won school backyard.
Sensible shoot.
Yeah, well, went for both of them, but missed the Wasp and then got stair rail trying to get the box.
Yeah.
Decided to forego trying to waste time grinding up to get the box and decided to make the vehicle reset, which is not a bad strategy. Nytheris has such good the coins that it's worth skipping the box rather than losing the time.
Yeah.
Nytheris isn't in a position where she needs to force through that box. Besides, she can grind coins in other places, as she just proved right there. iGTP though will go in for the 5% wasp. Doesn't get the wasp ball box either. Also gets stuck on the stairs. Nytheris is able to avoid a 2-cycle.
It does also have quite high history, so this could be a problem. Can't actually escape.
Well, Nytheris escape. I was gonna try, made another attempt at it, but not able to get the box there either. Also gets stared a second time. Stairs do not like Nytheris, apparently. iGTP doing a nice despawn on that lamppost. As they look to try and avoid the 2-cycle.
This reminds me of when I was
As for Nyth, she's gonna be onto the crap circles. Crap circles time for chat.
What are you thinking?
Oh no, iGTP. Oh no! It's a 2-cycle! Oh no!
For the last freaking time, tell me about the crap circles.
Oh no, and Nytheris, because they're in the cutscene, they will have just seen this as well. Nytheris now knows that iGTP's on a 2-cycle. Nytheris Nytheris not happy with their run, making that very. Oh, that's an interesting stat. 3 of the 4 2-cycles that have occurred in this tournament are from Group Globex. As sourced from Shiba. Or Ellie, whichever you want to call her. Oh no, and now... Oh, don't soft lock. Please don't soft lock. Oh, this will be painful if that thing soft locked itself. Jeez. Sedan's lost its mind.
Yeah.
Oh no. This thing soft locks itself. That is catastrophic. I think it soft locked itself, you know? It's not gonna respawn.
It's attempted to get.
Oh, there we go. Finally respawned. That is painful for iGTP, as if the 2-cycle wasn't bad enough.
Yeah.
Then the vehicle goes and gets itself, locks itself on a cycle as well. I suppose we should call that a lock cycle because it didn't completely soft lock itself to where a restart was called.
I swear I used to be a better runner.
Probably gonna get a drop this time. There we go. And iGTP is not gonna be happy. Nytheris, well, some heavy daylight right now. 553 coins as well, so fairly decent coins.
Well, this is going right next to Bart's baby shoes. Yes!
iGTP's got a very high hit and run meter. You don't want to get hit.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Mostly just because he's got to get into the hit quickie mark. But you don't want to have to run off a hit, wait for a hit and run meter to expire in the quickie mark.
Yeah.
And Nytheris is now a full mission ahead. They're already onto cola trucks. That was a very fast cola was. iGTP is on to crap circle.
Nice girls, finish fast.
And it was his first 2-cycle apparently.
You evil cola bottlers and distributors.
Well, that was a good pole strut from Nytheris there.
You're not very good at this. I am so embarrassed.
IGTP, anything can happen. Nytheris could still miss. Nytheris could still miss stuff up in Apu. Apu is, after all the most run-ruining level in all of Shah.
Yeah.
Are you blind?
Plus, Nytheris still has 2 more cola trucks to deal with. The lucky thing for Nytheris is one of those cola trucks is the one with the with multiple backup straps. The second one. Doesn't even need a backup strap though. Gets the nice strap and has the time to farm as many coins as she wants. Doesn't elect to go for the Wasp of Shame, but she's on 718 coins. Doesn't need it.
I don't have any brackets.
You just want to be on 700 plus coins heading into Apu.
Now where do I go?
And Nytheris has managed to successfully do that.
My bad.
And that's a very good last drop from Nytheris.
Yeah,
Okay, Marge, stick to the plan.
decent.
Big burst there, however, it's going to get out points.
Yeah, able to knock it down to a 1-hitter. And there we go. iGTP has had to grind all of Neighbours though, whereas Nytheris only had to grind half of it, having got the first half in 4-1.
Yeah.
Which is always an advantage if you're able to get it. Saves you a couple of seconds in the Cola Wars. iGTP really going to have to rely though on the Apu CSS. And really going to have to rely on a very strong Apu for him and hope that it goes all wrong for Nytheris. And iGTP heavy coin grinding here in Cola Wars. Opted to get the Quickie Mark was, which Nytheris opted not to go for, but he's been able to get a fair few coin spots just because of the strong coins she possesses. Nytheris will be on her way.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
Nytheris is going to be on her way to becoming a real American, the American outfit. Let's hope we don't see an accidental Apu army buy for the first time. No dirt jump. It's going to cost her a few seconds, but with iGTP getting recycled, that won't make a significant dent against Nytheris.
iGTP not getting polished.
Get the pole. Going to try and aim for the bush.
Hope I am still the lithe runner I was in my youth.
Apparently, it would appear the Chase Sedan decided to put all its donuts on Nytheris and then decided to rig. And making a 2-cycle. Tried to get off the church sign, gets it to 1 hit and is able to, well, leave it in a perfect position to basically steer it with the Canyonair No.
Thank you. Come again.
What's the equivalent of a spear? Spear, at least if it's been delivered by a car.
Times while I am driving around today.
iGTP was going for root box. Did that manage to connect? No, doesn't connect. Be onto the second Cola truck, while Nytheris is following the Cola truck. That's an interesting backup. That's an interesting new strap for the second Cola truck, ramming it off of that stone wall don't think we've seen that before. We usually see people make it force the Dakota truck ram itself into a wall.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Knock it against the little power plant tunnel. Oh, Nytheris is having a fairly consistent incriminating caffeine so far. Here's a newspaper stand. And with 404 coins, that's a very strong points tally. Especially with Stadium now coming in, that should be 454. 436. Or 70 to getting that town hall box. iGTP has 668 coins. That's gonna be a very rough to try and contend with heading into Apu. Manageable, but certainly rough.
Yeah.
Legitimate businessman social club.
Even with those two boxes, 725. Will actually be slightly more points, I think, than Nytheris entered with. iGTP finishing Marge now. Finishing at a 58-17 as they walk to Apu.
Random object. Your failure shames you.
Yes,
you.
And 3 minutes 14 seconds difference coming out of Marge. All really caused by that 2 cycle.
Yeah.
To take a very rough baby van, a rough everything in Apu, plus a missed cutscene skip. Cutscene skip, iGTP gonna have to have a very strong Apu here.
I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than
Nytheris onto the baby van. And baby van is driving surprisingly well for baby van.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Which has worked out well for Nytheris, able to get it pinned on that park wall. I'll give Nytheris 7 drops. Nytheris is going to have a very solid baby van here. Likes not to pick that drop up. It's going to try and get the other 2 drops from baby van so they can get back to pick that one up in time. Are they going to try? Oh, they're going to let it despawn. Might have been wiser to pick it up, but still works out well. It's a solid baby van for Nytheris.
What in the hell were you thinking, sir? What in the
These
hell
coins
were
are
you
now at
thinking?
137.
I feel like a Brahmin.
And they will head on to this little piggy.
Oh dear. Oh, Shiva smiles on such hello famous. Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. 300 horses of convenient power. Come to Papa, random object.
Oh, the color shot gets stuck on iGTP, so.
Ooh, that's rough as well. It's going to be more seconds lost for iGTP.
And missed
he's missed a drop, and I think that could be a failure. Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh, please don't hit traffic, iGTP. Please.
They should be fine now. That was
as long as he
very
doesn't hit
close.
traffic, but that was close.
Yeah.
Oh, he nearly hit the fountain, and if he had hit that fountain, that would have been over. But this forces him to miss the town hall box. With 396 coins, that's going to be very rough for iGTP.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nytheris is on 196 coins heading into this little piggy. and well, only needs to get 1100 between this and Bart. Nytheris is would be very safe on coins, I would feel. I don't think Nytheris is going to have too many problems as long as they avoid getting busted. Mind you, that one's stating the obvious.
Hope I have room in my pants for this. I am the greatest driver in all the land.
CP onto avoiding the second limo. Nytheris though is on to never trust a snake.
Last time I
It's a freebie wasp.
put pornography in the bridal
Yeah.
magazine.
Freebie wasp certainly needed that.
Yeah.
Because this will give him a car built for Homer with 31 coins remaining.
No,
34 actually.
this is not good for my insurance.
Nytheris not able to prevent
Just
the
between me and you,
garbage
random
truck from
object.
U-turning. Let's just hope the garbage truck doesn't lock itself for either of these two. I remember which runner it was that had that happen on the final drop. I think it might have been tense. iGTP gets the somewhat nails the baby van strap, but baby van not free.
Crickets.
Yeah.
If I'm iGTP, I pick up those two drops. Oh, don't let either of those drops despawn because it's a fairly solid baby van if you keep it like that.
This is just
Ooh.
between me and you,
One drop to go.
random object.
And
Not
iGTP.
vehicle.
It's a slightly better baby van than Nytheris.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, having been two-cycled, I imagine that will be of little consolation to iGTP, who also gets to the hospital then.
Confusing.
Elects not to go for the hospital boxes before the warp. Although I guess he can just get them now since it's this little piggy. Has to go through the hospital anyway. As Nytheris farms the monorail. Taking the that was the courthouse box. We'll take the hospital boxes.
Cardio is shot.
No freebie wasp for iGTP though. And that's the us of the monorail coin farm. 338 coins for Nytheris.
Hurry up
Safe to
or my
say
amazing
that
driver
it's going to
just
take
like
a series of busts for Nytheris to have any real coin worries in this one.
Yeah, or a missed our truck.
Even with a missed armored truck, I wouldn't say Nytheris have too many coin
my
troubles.
giant gut is slowing me down.
Also, we have seen some runners that miss up armored truck just go and get the coins anyway, and then pursue the armored truck.
Yeah. Oh, this is
iGTP. Oh, iGTP is running the risk of testing whether that mytho crash is real. Crash that is apparently a myth. iGTP did get a sit and rotate freebie though out of that run, as well as the police freebie.
Yeah.
Managing to get 3 freebies so far as iGTP in this one.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1. I am a lean, mean Vindaloo machine.
And Nytheris successfully gets the box. En route to finishing Never Trust a Snake. It's a good snake push too. iGTP is about to start Never Trust a Snake and crashes into Chief Wiggum for good measure.
Empty. I am the victim of chicanery most.
Gonna warp straight into quick caches Nytheris
Sir, this folder.
over the
Must admit,
strategy over the 4-1 warp.
Yeah.
And iGTP prevent the U-turn. Somewhat able to do so. Able to get the early drop and only got a mini U-turn out of the garbage truck.
Whoa, like there's a convention in town.
Nytheris onto the Wiggum strat. Makes a good mincemeat of that. Now it's onto the armor truck. And with traffic RNG, this is going to be interesting. Traffic RNG has not been fun for these two, but Nytheris, I think, gets it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's totally not supposed
It's
to
on
happen.
60, so that should be fine.
What in the hell
Two,
are you thinking, sir?
two bends for Nytheris. Now just going to take the sit and rotate wasps. iGTP though, about to start monorail.
This town is
Nytheris going to grind a little newspaper stand. Just going to start destroying stuff. 500 coins. That is impressively good. That's only 100 off of what Nytheris needs for
shut
Globex.
up and take us back to the hideout. I mean, charity place.
As for iGTP, 320 coins. Going to get this box. Ooh, hits a tree.
300 horses
Not mad too much for Nytheris as the bandit's still on good health.
Whoa, that was gnarly, dude.
iGTP finishing the monorail grind.
Four-wheel disgrace.
Hey, that's totally not supposed to happen.
Your failure shames
Easily
you.
avoids
Yes,
Wickham.
you.
Only
This is not
only
good for
took
my
6
insurance.
seconds.
If you do not, I have
And that is
one
Nytheris
glory in the name
onto
of
the
Nana
curator.
Madelon. Oh, Mr. Bart.
No problemo.
But this
Hopefully my
this
store will
curator
not
can be an
robbed
absolute
4 times
pain
while I
in
am
the
driving around today.
when it wants to be.
You're all mine.
Oh,
Although knowing
smiles
about
on
the
such behavior. Ha!
new cycle of iGTP, won't be surprised if Nytheris just sticks with the
You
curator.
come back
Okay, so no matter what it deals her.
here. This is too cool for school.
Does end up the wrong way though, so
Here we are at
because
the
of that
destination.
wrong way respawn, not able to go for the gazebo, but doesn't need it.
Yeah.
She'll go back up.
No.
Oh, not able to catch up in time for the backup strat.
Smiles on such behavior.
Yeah, no, I mean, Nytheris knows she's ahead by a lot because of the 2 cycle. Knows she can basically just hunt down Curator as is. Or if iGTP gets a good Curator, it's going to save him
In
some.
front of my car.
It's going to save him some time on Nytheris, but it's not going to save him the 3 minutes or so the length behind he is.
Just between me and you.
Yeah.
Just because of that 2 cycle.
That was
They're
totally
able to force it into the sit and rotate post. iGTP will begin quick cash. I think he just walked straight into quick cash. I don't think he main went, and I don't think he walked for the 4-1.
Yeah. I think he just walked
Woo,
the
nice one.
5-6.
Hit and run for Nytheris, but that won't matter too much.
Really
Gets the
good.
cutscene skip.
Apu. Automan.
And as Tim said, points out, Nytheris not having the best curator, but I think
Ooh, that is not good for iGTP.
Whoa, yeah, take that.
I should do that more often.
doesn't get the armored truck strap, but he has to go. He's in this position where he's got the coin grind as well.
Yeah.
Spilled my pudding.
Or before he pursues the armored truck. His coins are in a rough way. He needs them.
Eat
He
my
needs them
dust,
armored
dust
truck
ears.
strat or not. Although this is a slower backup of an armored truck strat. I don't know why you would while you're driving off iGTP, that armored truck's likely to escape at some point. I would like to think.
Yeah.
It's basically only traffic keeping it there.
Ooh, that must have hurt.
It's time for some road rage. Bart.
Nytheris having quite high hit run. Here, this could be a problem.
I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem for Nytheris. They're right near the end of going to the loop. Although I don't really know what iGTP's strategy was. Honestly, with the armored truck in the position it was in, I probably would have just tried to get behind and do some rounds from behind, while the traffic was somewhat keeping that armored truck where it was. They're likely to do more damage here than trying to do the backup strat. Successful Globex. And 24 coins as they head through 6-2. Nytheris, that is. GCP, they have to be careful not to blow up the bandit. Which is what happened to Axie yesterday.
That was so cool.
Alright. Oh no. Get a wrench, iGTP, please! Got a one hit from death, sir. Well done. Saves it with the spanner, so iGTP will be able to complete this mission and will be on to Curator himself.
Yeah.
I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
We'll of course send our well wishes to Axie.
Woo, nice one. Oh man, this sucks. Oh yeah.
Okay, at least if he's watching.
Nice driving, Krusty. Listen. Fine by me.
Yep. Ooh, we've got buffering on for Nytheris, but Nytheris is on to uneventful mission time, so get the sleepy emotes out.
This is the worst town in America.
Oh, iGTP, you set the wrong car to smoke there, my friend. Oh, and just short of the backup strike. Get some decent damage though, so yeah. Oh, this is going to be a much stronger curator for iGTP.
Yeah.
Even if that last hit didn't quite go as planned, this one should. There we go. iGTP with a much smoother curator. Needs the cutscene skip though. Able to get that town hall box he couldn't get earlier, so 537 coins.
Oh man, this sucks.
Fairly decent for iGTP.
He gets cutscene skip.
180 FPS, so one-shot cutscene skip.
I don't remember these being here before.
iGTP will now head on to go to the loo. 6-1. Actually, I have no idea what times both of these runners came out of our pool with. Update that graphic.
Woo, nice one.
Nytheris is going to near the end of Lab Coat Caper.
Yeah.
Gets the last of the vents, so 130 coins.
My butt hurts.
You got a board. Board.
Bart.
All the boards.
Professor Freak.
No problemo.
It's like Nytheris got the ball as well and we missed it.
You got it.
Ooh, iGTP getting his run.
Well, as long
Exactly on
as we
six
don't,
points.
as long as he doesn't get a cop car at the hit and run car at the finish, like what happened to you, but you got busted because of it.
Time to lay some rubber down.
That happened in one of your runs I watched. It'd be okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he gets away with it. That was close.
Yeah.
It's away with one there, and he's going to have 2 coins remaining. And, well, Nytheris, she gets the Festival Duff Truck strap.
My butt hurts.
Nytheris has had a rough start with traffic, but it's really
Whoa,
a fairly decent run, largely. Aside from Curator and Alpu, largely been a decent run. Doesn't get that freebie though. No brewery freebie for Nytheris. As for iGTP, we'll get the ramp in then. Nytheris is on to Full Metal Jackass, Seymour Skinner.
Oh, that was so cool.
Fire in the hole. Take that.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
I'll educate you a new one.
You all know who's Superintendent Chalmers and who's Skinner out of the two of us.
Believe me now. I'll fry his butt.
213 coins for Nytheris as they head into set to kill. Not the way you want to start set to kill though, getting stuck on the Krusty Lou studio rule. iGTP is onto the Lab Coat Caper.
I didn't do it.
Holy crap, look at this. Nytheris is blazing along the path of STK. Or was until missed that hole. And that's it. Oh no, one hit from hit and run. There's the hit and run. Was inevitable once they missed that shortcut. Had to run over several more Squidport civilians and it became inevitable that hit and run was coming. About to approach the Luke log launcher. Possibly could have skipped that particular box. Oh, they're gonna. Oh, nice vehicle reset. Would have been busted if they didn't get that. Very smart. Unfortunately, not able to get one of the hit and run cars stuck in Luke's log launcher.
Ow, my skull. My beautiful skull. What's wrong with you? Whee!
Second most viewed clip of that hilarious clip moments. Oh, the second clip. Nonetheless. And Nytheris to finish STK.
Ow, my coccyx.
Very solid STK for Nytheris. iGTP about halfway or so through Lab Coat Caper. Nytheris gonna hit the coin grind.
Dad,
Sweet.
no problemo.
Ludenberg about saying that about hating Mr. Burns for his actions in Who Shot Mr. Burns? That's part 1. How can you hate Mr. Burns? He's one of the best villains in the show. You hate Mr. Burns for his actions in that episode, and yet you like Sideshow Bob. Logic!
All for Bart. I hope this car can take it.
Nothing lasts forever.
So I can't believe you actually like Lisa.
This is too cool for school.
Hey,
Only Millhouse is allowed to like Lisa because he's language. Nytheris onto the cutscene skip. And she gets it. Nytheris well into level 7 as iGTP deals with the Duff Truck.
Yeah.
Tell me, Luke, who are your favorite characters in the...
wow, this car sure can take a beating. Oh yes, stretch the legs and the crotch.
Yes, I am literally just taking shots. Here an OG, you are so correct, sir. That Tony is a god character. Oh no, Nytheris, well, doesn't matter too much. Fails the mission because of getting neighbors, but luckily for them, they have more than enough time. They can get away with it. Mostly because iGTP got two-cycled and Nytheris was well aware of that.
I know, boards.
iGTP doesn't get the full Skinner strat either. And Nytheris had such strong coins until Part 2 seemed to somehow take a nosedive in their coin grinding in Part 2. Who did actually need neighbors coming out of it. I don't really know what happened to Nytheris' coins there. Never got busted. Just did not pick up many coins. Oh no, man, this should be a by the end of this 483. Might need a Flanders box. If it out, they're just going to destroy things. The old destroying things routine.
Coming through. Out of control.
Oh, gonna have to take out that gravestone, and that'll be an exact 500. iGTP halfway through STK.
It's crashing time.
Unless Nytheris has some significant disaster in Homer 2, I don't see Nytheris losing this one.
Control. I am excelente. Vengeance will be mine. Looks harder than it is.
You like episodes of Nice Mr. Burns? Come on, evil Mr. Burns is what makes the character cool.
My Sunday.
Also, Bart does call Homer Dad sometimes. iGTP on the coin grind. But for Nytheris, it's on to some 7 freeing.
Sweet.
And Nytheris has 60 FPS, so it should be a bit easier for Nytheris than it would be for iGTP.
Yep.
Oh, that was right in the well.
generally have a lot more room for error in the 60 FPS range when going for an OOB. And Nytheris should be there. There we go. A one-shot 7-3. That pretty much should seal it for Nytheris if the 2-cycle didn't already do that. iGTP is behind the alien car as well. Oof. The alien car, though, having a horrible crash coming out of the jump.
Nice alien craft. Now to just get out
That should be a safety net for iGTP to complete this mission now.
Boy, talk about thinning the nerd.
iGTP onto cutscene skip.
Filming Black Car Drive. Okay.
We get the skip. Does so. On to level 7.
I need to find some. Let's do this thing.
I mean, yes, Mr. Burns' cat is all kindness, but he has his moments.
Uh-oh, it's that black car again. Ooh, it has the speed of a sub-boss combined with the tenacity of a level boss. Walk, that wasn't part of the deal. I'm a lean, mean, speed thingy.
iGTP about to get Mo's chainsaw. Also, you act like Mr. Burns hasn't had his share of funny moments, like the time he called Miss Mo's tavern looking feathers, and then just got insulted by Mo, who thought he was Bart.
I'm so talented and good looking.
Ooh.
Piece of cake. Okay.
iGTP didn't even need to do extra coin grind to get the zombie car, was actually able to end up with stronger coins than Nytheris in the end.
Run again.
Oh, the spooky Greg has driven away. Have to get that one on the other side, Nytheris. Oh, did Nytheris get a good park? Tight park, but she got it. iGTP gonna need Nytheris to have a very disastrous 7-6. Nytheris has a disaster of a 7-6. It's gonna be game over for iGTP, who really needs to keep an eye on that follow bar.
Ooh, the vibrations tickling
Really
my
trying to
feet.
create the separation to go for the 7-2 yeet, I imagine.
Yeah.
There's only one reason why you drive this far ahead of that alien car.
Gone, and the ashtray was full of pennies. Wow. It's crashing time.
7-6 for Nytheris. Fair though, I think iGTP needs this strat to work. And props to iGTP, gets the 7-2 jump.
Oh, it blows
oh
up the
no! But blows up the car!
That might be a DNF
no,
by
I
GTP.
think that's gonna be a DNF. Yeah, he's DNF'd. He's gone.
I've really got to learn to.
Oh,
enjoy
that's
the road
heartbreaking.
more often.
It's the strat and then
In your face.
goes kaboom. Oh, that's painful. Nytheris is onto bridge clip. It's academic now.
Eat my dust.
One side,
Oh.
road hog.
Close.
food.
Mission doesn't. Mission didn't even. Oh, he just cancelled it. He did.
Hey,
That's why I was wondering why I didn't see a mission fail screen.
Sweet acceleration.
Can't blame him for cancelling. That would have just been heartbreaking to see the mission fail pop up. Nytheris though is having problems with his bridge clip, and it's gonna have to restart.
Sweet.
Honestly, for Nytheris doesn't even need the bridge clip at this point. Can just try and run the waste back manually.
I didn't do it. Learn to drive, dumbass.
So far, it should be a felony.
Oh, that was too easy. That hurt.
Nytheris gonna try and make another attempt at the bridge clip, though. As this is pointing out, Nytheris keeps readjusting while trying to go for the bridge, which is why she's not getting the strat. I'm gonna guess, if that's the case, that Nytheris might be a bit new to the bridge clip.
Watch it. I'm a...
iGTP has apparently decided to continue racing now, apparently.
Vibrations tickling
Yeah.
my feet.
Yeah, mindless destruction.
Doesn't get it.
This town is going to pay for this.
It's not a bad, which is probably a good thing, given that Nytheris is having a much rougher
Hey, that's totally
time of it on
possible to
7.6.
happen.
Yeah.
This is over. I'm hitting the sauce.
Honestly, if you're Nytheris at this point, you
Take that, Spring.
should just return the waste
Hasta la
manually, and
vista,
you know you're going to get the win.
All right, getting vertical.
So long, suckers.
Oh, like no.
It's rough for iGTP though. Managed to net the strat, decide to play it safe and not go for it this time, or instead go for the 7-3. Yeah, Nytheris has given up on the bridge clip, so she's just gonna go for the manual drops.
Dude,
Yeah.
you better not have scratched my car.
Which, given that iGTP 2 at that 2 cycle, is all she needs. Oh, no bounce at all for iGTP.
Like no.
You're not a very good driver.
That's not quite well for GTV. No.
Hey, that's totally not
Unfortunately,
supposed to happen.
knowing whether or not an out of bounds attempt is good or not is not up my alley.
It looks better, but that might reset to the cave.
I think my GTP might end up having to restart this one. If they choose to go for it, Nytheris is about to take out 7-6. iGTP is struggling, but manages to get the strat.
Oh, bombs away.
Took a bit of time, but Nytheris managed to get there in the end. For iGTP, I mean.
Piece of cake.
Nytheris though on to 7-7. Even if iGTP manages to maintain out of bounds, I don't think it's going to be enough to make up all the time lost from that 2 cycle in this one.
Possessions are fleeting. Vengeance will be mine. And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute.
As well as that indecision after the failure on 7-2 about whether or not to restart it. Could have got even closer for Nytheris.
Yeah.
Nytheris was having a nightmare on 7-6.
iGTP attempting to do 7 for zombie car.
Going for zombie car, yeet. Oh!
Gets on top of the wall.
How about them apples?
Oh no. He's got himself. He's got
could he get
really
it?
stuck.
Ooh.
And that's not gonna. Yeah, that wasn't good.
We had to say tickety, 'cause the Kaiser
He's just being
Look,
yeeted
get the bounce.
into the drink now.
There we go, it's now out of bounds.
He is out.
Don't get an ointment.
Bottom of the ninth, iGTP heading for the basket. Heading for the basket, off the wall and out of bounds. Oh no, and Nytheris has blown up the waist. Luckily, she's right next to the power plant. So she will just head back and retrieve it.
God darn it. Ow.
Nytheris not getting as lucky as yours truly, who seems to get very lucky at avoiding blowing up the waist in this mission. Much to the chat's horror and, well, cause of many new laughter. Although I do find it funny how I managed to keep making the jump. Oh wait, iGTP lost his out of bounds. Oh wait, but he has to lose the out of bounds because he's got to get to Mr. Burns' lockers, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Although I think I have. I was thinking he might try and go for the yeet into the office, but decided against it. It's usually the only reason people get the Globex car. Nytheris cannot afford to blow up the waist here. As long as she makes it into that beam, it should be GG. Actually, there's no should be, it will be a GG as long as Nytheris doesn't miss the beam and blow up the waist.
Yeah.
And there it is, GG. Nytheris picks up the victory. Victory for Nytheris.
Now iGTP for 7-5 Globex outbounds.
Oh.
Imagine that, scared of some harmless
Oh.
So very harmless.
Don't know if it's gonna work for iGTP.
No, that's
Yeah,
not one.
blows up the waist. Gonna restart the mission. And I guess he might just try and return the waist manually now. Possibly.
I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie, you're the
Will they attempt it again? They will.
Yes.
Was that real or a hot dog dream?
I imagine iGTP.
That looks good.
Fans? Oh, those fans.
I mean, Nytheris says they regret not DNFing at crap circles, but at the very least, because you didn't do that, you won the race.
Yeah.
iGTP does get. They are now going to just have to deal with Snake and Grandpa.
Too much time exchanging long protein strands with one another.
I mean, I also hear you that. Nytheris, that was a very rough run for both of you. Traffic and a lot of RNG was quite painful there.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like sheet for iGTP. Let's see how it goes.
GP just going for it. Trying to go out in a blaze of glory after what has been a very rough run. Oh! Rusty Berg.
Don't get a wrench, iGTP. Right.
Nearly did so, but he's gonna have this one attempt and
Right.
it'll be wrench required. Should be
Yeah, that
alright.
works.
Oh, heavy smoke though cannot afford to hit a wall. If iGTP does hit a wall, it will probably. Oh, already game over for him, but I think he may call DNF if he hits a wall and blows up the bandit.
No, that's fine.
Able to make it though. My goodness. That would have been heartbreaking if he didn't make that. iGTP going to make his way to the power plant, just needs to make the waste return. Rough Runner's having a particularly rough home or two.
Ooh. That was very close.
Oh, L2 ends up overshooting this shortcut, but able to make it.
Yeah.
Just needs to navigate to the finish line. The finish beam, I guess you should say. Runs over Skinner for good measure. GG's. A frustrated running over of Skinner as well.
58.
143.58. GG. I believe we now invite both the runners to join us for a chat if they wish. Doesn't surprise me. Fair enough. Nytheris. I'm going to imagine iGTP is going to say the same. iGTP has joined us. Yeah. GG's.
Why, man? Why do I have to get recycled?
That was
I just killed the mood, and it just made the game boring.
Yeah.
And the sad part is I could have won anyway, but
yeah.
Yeah. The one time I actually get the landing, and then I just bought my car. That would have.
That was.
If I didn't blow up my car in 7-2, I would have won, and that's just a heartbreak. But whatever.
That is true. You had a very good chance. Nytheris had a very rough 7-6.
Yeah, I wasn't watching, so I had no idea. how
Nif
the
was
runs went.
Nif was struggling with bridge clip.
But I just find out that she got a 139, and I've got that twice in this tournament already. And yeah, but I get a 144, so I lose. Yeah, game sucks, man.
Nif just got a bridge clip, and well, Nif had a bad bridge clip.
You have bad games, but that's just how it goes.
It was painful. Traffic had it out. Seemed to have it out for both of you since the
my early game
start at Petty Theft Landers.
I did nothing else wrong in bot 1 and Homer 1. Everything was just down to luck.
Yeah, but both of you had
literally what determined this run.
Yeah,
because
both of you had Petty Theft Homer traffic problems, and traffic just seemed to want to destroy both of you. But yeah, Nif had to do returns on 7-6 and 7-7 because they couldn't get the bridge clip. So
right. I'm just looking at our time, and that is just so beatable. But I had bad luck, and I blew up my car in 7-2, and that just If I had known that she would end up getting stuck at 7-6, I probably wouldn't have even tried 7-2. Because if I was what 3 minutes exactly red leaving Rigor Motors, and if I maintained my PB, I would have won. And
I think you would have been like slightly closer if not for the debating on the DNF time.
But then I failed 7-3, and then I decided, okay, I'm just going to do other strats because I've already lost.
Yeah.
I even if Nytheris took another 20 minutes doing 7-6, it still wouldn't have felt like a good win. It's just shit. That's all I can say, really.
It was rough. Rough 2 cycle.
Also, yeah, I've failed every armored truck in this tournament except for my first. Oh no, I have failed armored truck in every race this tournament, which sucks. But nothing more really to say.
No.
Good luck in your other races, Nytheris, if you're hearing this.
Nytheris is deafened.
Well, she might be looking on Twitch. Who knows?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
2 cycle. Never had that before, and what a time to get it in my last race.
Anyway, I guess
I don't even care about anything in Homer 2. If I didn't get that 2 cycle, I would have won without any out of bounds thing that I try that's not reliable. Like all I needed to do was 7-6, and even with 3 attempts, I would have got it.
Yep,
I'm just venting at this point.
Yep.
It's just not worth it. See ya.
Fair enough. Anyway, I guess we can wrap this up here. Gonna have a nice. We've got 3 races on deck tomorrow. We've got a Speed Simpsons Lineal Championship match at 11, which is Tim's v Spruce. We have me versus Satchel at 7. And but our next race at 5 p.m. tomorrow will be from Group March as Potato on Crack takes on Sid 3300. Thank you for joining us on Speed Simpsons. We'll see you tomorrow.
We're gonna go raid this new guy. It's his first ever run. Come see him finish his run. Give him great support. We're gonna go.
Man, I'm gonna actually retire. See you guys.
Alright, catch you later, everyone. Ta-da. Bye.